This is the Iowa Weather Report for Tuesday, October 1st, 2013. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we pretty much have a zonal flow from the Pacific Northwest through the northern tier of the country into the Great Lakes. Most of the energy is well up into Canada and extending into the Pacific North and West. With that, there's a storm system that'll be trailing a cold front through the state today, but it's just going to bring maybe a cloud or two and a little bit of a wind shift line, as the winds will be a little less than yesterday. Highs mainly in the 70s to low 80s. That'll be the same again on Wednesday, maybe a degree or two cooler. But otherwise, it's still going to remain very warm for this time of the year with highs in the 70s to low 80s. But you can see moisture beginning to come up from the south, and that's going to bring a storm system in from the west. They will collide. We'll have a low pressure center developing in southwestern Kansas, so we could see some showers and thunderstorms by late tomorrow night into Thursday. And then as we head into Friday, the low pressure center begins to track to the north and east. There could be some high elevation snows back in the Black Hills of South Dakota and into Wyoming. Ahead of it, we could see some showers and thunderstorms. There could be some severe weather Friday afternoon into Friday evening. Then as Saturday comes around, the low pressure center begins to occlude over the Twin Cities. We could see some backwash clouds and a few showers. There could be some breaks, but it's going to be cold. Highs in the 50s to near 60. It starts to warm up a little bit Sunday. Still could see some lingering clouds in the northeastern counties of the state. But highs will start to climb back into at least the 60s, with the rain showers well off to our east at this point. But another system approaches, moving along the U.S.-Canadian border once again, with mainly a wind shift line coming through here on Monday. Temperatures do boost up back at least into the low 70s for many across the state, but that doesn't last long either. That energy moves into the Hudson and James Bay. The winds are still pretty much zonal, but you can see a trough pretty much from the Pacific Northwest to the Great Lakes, so that's going to keep the temperatures pretty much near seasonal levels. High pressure will be overhead, but temperatures, like I said, will probably be in the seasonal levels, likely in the mid-60s, maybe some upper 60s to near 70, with morning lows likely in the 40s or so. But the extended period, and this is an extended period you may want to watch. This is October the 10th. Big trough, lots of energy moving into the Intermountain West, ridge over the east up through the Mid-Atlantic, and this is going to develop a big storm. You can see the low pressure center over southwestern Kansas, similar to the storm we're showing on Friday of this week. This has much colder air. This could bring a lot more snow to the mountains, and then the storm really takes off to near Duluth here on the 12th. The morning of the 12th, the 540 line dives into the state. There could be severe weather with this system. There could be snow in the Dakotas, maybe flurries, even into the parts of Iowa that day. And then heading into the 13th, we could see some backwash clouds, maybe a shower or two. Highs may be only stuck in the 40s to near 50 a week from Saturday. And then at the end of the forecast, it does get a little calmer. Here on the 16th, some energy over eastern Canada, a ridge pumping up over western Canada up into the Yukon. Around here we have a slight northerly flow that's going to keep temperatures maybe a degree or two below average. The 540 line through the Great Lakes could bring some rain or snow showers across the northern Great Lakes, but otherwise it'll be fairly calm around here. Satellite image from last evening, that's dead calm around here. Only a few clouds in the northern tier of the country with a few showers in North Dakota, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's clear from the west coast to the east coast. The watch warning map from last evening was pretty much clear from the west coast to the east coast, although there were some wind advisories in the Dakotas and Montana and northwestern Minnesota, and some winter weather issues over the Olympic Peninsula of Washington State. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Saturday evening at 7 o'clock showing the heaviest rainfall will be well to our north, but we could see some isolated totals of maybe a quarter to 1 inch of rain and even isolated heavier totals than that.